The obvious thing is that there's not much history behind it. You know, growing up for me, at least, there weren't many, you know, immediate role models we could look up to and be like, hey, I want to be like them. And I think hopefully now that there's more of us, and you know, younger kids can look up and say, oh, it's possible to play tennis in Canada.
When you heard about the campaign, what was your first thought on it?
I thought it was really original. First off, I think it's a little bit different than what we've done in the past, and yeah, and I think we come from a very unique background, being like a majority winter sport nation, and I think finding your beat is just really about, you know, marching the beat of your own drum and doing your own thing. I mean, there's definitely a lot of internal dialogue, which I think Find Your Beat captures pretty well. But yeah, you just learn to deal with your own emotions and your own thoughts while you're on the court, and yeah, I mean, it's super individual.
Yeah. Which is tough, which kind of makes Fed Cup so cool. What is the dynamic amongst the Canadian Fed Cup players?
I think it's certainly improving, and it's really good. I'm really great friends with everybody on the team, and we get along pretty easily with each other. So yeah, it's a great atmosphere.
Carol, tell me a little bit about what life on the tour is like, because I think people don't realize it's not all glitz and glamour, I guess.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of friends who are like, oh, you get to travel the world, you know, for a living, so awesome. And in some ways it is really awesome, and I get to see a lot of different places, but it's also a huge grind, and especially if you're not, you know, at the top of the top, you know, it's a constant, you know, battle every week to try to climb up the rankings and always improve yourself, and a lot of logistics as well. So yeah, it's not always easy.
Right now you're the top female singles player. How is that to see your name at the top?
Yeah, it's pretty surreal. I mean, I guess I took a non-traditional path compared to a lot of my peers, you know, going to college and stuff like that. So to be able to achieve that is super special to me, and yeah, hopefully, you know, all go well going forward. Well, music has always been in my life. I used to play piano growing up for like 10 years, and I just picked up the guitar sort of by chance, by myself, so I'm not like very good, but yeah, it's just a, you know, form of catharsis for me. It's a great creative outlet, and yeah, when I'm on the road, it's a great way to pass time.
You seem to perform music that you write yourself. Where do you draw your inspiration from?
Just, you know, my life, or stories that other people tell me, stories that I have from traveling. Yeah, just super, you know, normal stuff, I guess.
And I saw, is it Concrete?
Concrete, yeah.
Yeah, and it was about life on the tour?
A little bit, yeah. I think I wrote that one last year, and obviously a lot of other tennis players kind of could relate to it, which I thought was, you know, a huge compliment. Yeah, it's just about, you know, how you know, it's pretty lonely out there sometimes, and you know, you always want, you know, someone to be there by your side, and yeah, it's super simple, really.
Would you mind playing a little something or showing us the skills?
Yeah, no, of course. So this is like a John Mayer, I guess. I don't know if you know.
Definitely no. Yeah? You couldn't have picked a better person to play for me.
When you're dreaming with a broken heart, the waking up is the hardest part. You roll out in bed and down on your knees, and for a moment you can hardly breathe, wondering, was she really here? Is she standing in my room? No, she's not. But she's gone, 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 gone. And I don't want to fall asleep with roses in my hands. And I don't want to fall asleep with roses in my hands. And I don't want to fall asleep with roses in my hands. And I don't want to fall asleep with roses in my hands. Would you get them if I did? Yeah, something like that.
That was awesome. That was so great. Thank you, Carol.